Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live VIPIR 6 in partnership with AECom, built to deliver a better world.
Good morning and thanks for watching. Time now at 5:17. Your forecast for the next 7 days. We'll see those afternoon highs slightly above average pretty much every single day this week. Average highs should be 92. We'll be at 93 today, 94 Tuesday, middle 90s Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, even Saturday. Then Sunday, those highs back to where we should be. But of course, the heat indices will be much hotter than that. It will feel like 105 today as well as Tuesday, up to 107 for a heat index on Wednesday. Then heat indices around 106 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and then back down 105 as we head towards Sunday. We'd love to see some rainfall to cool things off, but the rain chances very slim throughout the next 4 days, even 5 days. Rain chances at around 30% every single day for the work week. For the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, those rain chances only up to around 40%. Right now, live look in from the Jiffy Lube Skyview Network camera, this time from News Talk WGAC, looking up and down Jimmy Dodge Parkway and across I-20 early on your Monday morning. The main concern this morning are seeing some areas of patchy dense fog, so be aware of that. It is a very muggy start again this morning. We're at 77 degrees at Daniel Field, also in Evans, 76 degrees at Bushfield, North Augusta. Good morning, you're at 73, Aiken at 72, and in New Ellington right now we're at 75 degrees as well as Thompson in McDuffie County. Elsewhere across the viewing area, 75 degrees in Wrightsville, 75 degrees currently in Sylvania as well as Bamberg and Barnwell, 72 in Saluda, and 76 degrees currently in Lincolnton. No rainfall out on WJBF Live VIPIR 6 radar early on your Monday morning. We're dry pretty much across Georgia and South Carolina, with the exception of a few light showers around Athens, Georgia, and a few sprinkles around the upstate of South Carolina, and that is just about it. Zooming out elsewhere across the southeast, dry across southern Florida this morning. Scattered showers and storms continue across portions of Texas as well as Oklahoma. A few scattered showers early this morning around southern Arkansas and northwestern Mississippi. Again, that stalled out frontal boundary will continue to produce a few scattered showers and also a few thunderstorms pretty much every single day this week. Here's the latest now on Tropical Storm Gert, moving to the north-northwest at 9 miles per hour with maximum sustained winds at 45 miles per hour. The good news is Gert will be no threat to the U.S. mainland, and as we take a look at the forecasted track over the next few days, Gert is expected to become our second hurricane of this season. So we're getting into the peak hurricane season right now. So here's a look at the forecasted track. Again, as close as it gets is a couple of 100 miles just off the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So again, away from the U.S. mainland, which is certainly good news. But again, Gert could become a hurricane very early on Wednesday morning, which would make it our second hurricane this season. And again, we're not done yet. Your forecast coming up for today: early morning fog, afternoon showers and a few widely scattered storms. Highs today of 93, but heat indices will be very high, around 100 to around 105. Winds will be southeast at 5 miles per hour. Later on tonight, partly cloudy, a storm early. Winds will be calm and morning lows tomorrow morning. Again, very muggy at 75. WJBF Live VIPIR 7-day forecast. Pretty much every single day for the work week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, highs will be hanging around the middle 90s with a small chance for a scattered shower and pop-up thunderstorm pretty much each afternoon with, again, high heat indices. That will continue into the weekend as well, Saturday and Sunday. Looking forward to partly cloudy skies, 40% chance of rain. And you know, next Monday, there's a little thing called the solar eclipse that's going to happen.
That little thing.
Not a big deal. But right now we have advanced forecast models calling for partly sunny skies, 40% chance for a few showers. Not early. These showers will start to develop as early as around 3 next Monday afternoon. So keeping our fingers crossed that we can see the solar eclipse. That all should go well.
We hope so. Thanks, John.